Just miss me with that bullshit. You know damn well that wasn't your bag. I done gave y'all ample opportunity for a whole week. You just finished.
Hey Tiff, I'm on the bus, getting ready to leave. I'm in Knoxville currently. This is gonna be one hell of a trip, y'all. Cause I leave from Knoxville, go all the way down to Georgia, then go back to North Carolina. What kind of sense does that shit make? Can anybody make sense of that? Cause I can't. Yeah, I'm headed back. Did you guys make it back yet, or are you guys still here? We should be pulling out here any minute now. Oh, see that car right there at the light, y'all? Where is it? I can't even see where the hell I'm at. Oh, I can't see it. Let me say, there it is. Damn, I can't even see her, but she's in front of that white van. Tell you what, Tennessee is one interesting place. Very interesting place. Yep, yep, here we go. My phone almost died on the way here. I was like, oh my god. Because my ticket is through my phone, so if my phone is dead, I can't give them my ticket. Here we go. Leaving Knoxville. I got a lot to take in with this trip here, I'll tell you that. Hi, Cass. Yeah, I'm going back home. Hello, beautiful sunshine. I'm leaving Knoxville. Hopefully, you guys will stay with me for the ride. I know it's going to be a long damn trip, so I'm not going to be live the whole time, but I'm live right now anyway. you guys can see what I see. And I did it old school on live straight through YouTube. I'm not on Restream and I'm not on, yep, StreamYard. I'm straight through YouTube today. Let's go for a ride back down south. It was a very beautiful place while it lasted. I could say that much. Very beautiful. The festivities, the events were all awesome. And I am here to tell anybody and everybody there was no money exchanged from either vigils. Do not, please, and I repeat, do not associate us with the ones that were at the sheriff's office, courthouse, whatever the hell they were. We are not and never or no, nor we ever will be part of them. There was no money exchanged. There was no cash apps, no super stickers. There was nothing through this whole thing yesterday. It was just a bunch of us that got together to show love for someone. To honor that baby girl, keep her name in the limelight until we can bring her home. I was in Krama Mama's live earlier and it broke my heart that her and Jenny spent all that time to do what they did yesterday for Summer. And now there's people going around saying that it was for monetary gain. Are you out of your mind? Like, I know I bumped my head twice while I was here, literally, and I'm serious. But I think they done bumped their head on something metal, not something wood like I did. Because they just, I guess jealousy is the wrath of all evil. So they're all jealous that we can come together and we can put our differences aside. For one day we were able to do that. Now, grant you, everybody that we were with, we all get along anyway. And then there was some that we just met. And then there was, and then there was just a bunch of ordinary people. I don't know where they get that money was, everything that was spent was either donated or given. I guess that's the same thing, right? Donation and giving. But everything was donated to this for Summer. Everything. With the exception of a few things that Krama Mama made or printed off herself. Like, there was nothing specifically bought for this at all. And it just drives me nuts that people want to sit there and run their mouth. And I read something earlier from JLR on the community post talking about how the TBI and Lawson and them were saying stuff about, social media people infatuating themselves into this case and using it for monetary gain and stuff like that. So you know what my happy ass did? I went up in them comments and I said, yeah, you're part of that group, you dumbass. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why do people do that shit? Why do people want to make a good thing into something bad? People mean, unfortunately, I think there are people in this world that if they see this, that someone has a nice time or is better in something, you're exactly right. You are right. Oh, okay, Cass. Tell Jason thank you for going to bed. But yeah, like it's crazy. Yo, y'all, since I am on YouTube, I won't get notifications. So please let me know if BK goes live. I have nothing but time, and if he's live, I'm definitely gonna hop off mine and go to his, and then I will come back to mine. But like I said, I got 36 hours of nothing but time to kill. And I'm glad these buses kind of have some type of Wi-Fi. Hello, Sippin. How are you? Welcome in. Now this bus was dirty when I got it. They left their trash. It was all straight all over the place. I had to pick it up and put it in my damn bag. That shit drives me nuts. It was disgusting. Why can't you take your trash with you? If they gave you the bags, at least have the common courtesy to throw the shit off the bus when you get off. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It does suck. It's disgusting. It's napkin. 1 hour. That's not enough time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been getting my notifications either. I get my notifications for Facebook, but I don't get my notifications for YouTube so much. Hell, I haven't even been getting my notifications. I haven't gotten no notifications for BK's Live. That's why I'm always late to him. If I'm not already, like, strolling through the streets, I don't see it. And y'all, I didn't get a chance to go back by Ben Hill. We were kind of running late, and she wanted to make sure she got me to the bus stop on time, so I didn't miss my bus. So I just felt like I needed to tell y'all that. But I can always have Miss K go by there and snap pictures for me and send them to me. You know, I can get her to do anything considering she lives 5 miles from Ben Hill Road. So, like, I can get her to do pretty much any kind of work I need her to do in that area. And she's not afraid to get dirty, that's for sure. She was willing to walk through the woods with me. I wonder if I can see out the front one better. Let me move over. Oh, it's trash, y'all. There we go. We can see out better. Maybe if I turn off the bubbles. Hey, Kira. Yeah, I agree with you. Nothing, Kira. I'm just on my way back to North Carolina. Well, actually, I'm on my way to Georgia right now, sweetheart. Yeah, it's always an adventure when Dippy's around. It's gonna be a long 36-hour bus ride. I'll tell you that. I'm in, between Raleigh and Fayetteville. We were a little farm community, and now the military's moving down towards us. So we've got apartments and houses going up everywhere. It really takes the small town feel out of it, that's for sure. What is that, love? You know you don't have to ask. Just ask. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, he has to go straight through Sanford to get anywhere, so. Unless he takes 42, but otherwise you go right through Sanford.
The trees that I want.
That's where I live, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right there.
That thing is like really dirty. It's so bumpy.
Make sure you lock those doors. I love you, lock the doors.
Alright, can you tell us about you? Is it, probably, I don't like talking about myself most times. I'm just a simple person. I'm me. I don't sugarcoat. I don't per se, like, I'm very honest and truthful. Like, I have no reason to lie about anything. But, I mean, ask questions to get the answers, because otherwise you're just going to get a bunch of blah, blah, blah. I can't say I'm a country girl because I'm originally from England, like born and raised, so yeah. I'm not a country girl. I'm a halfback, as people tell me. Y'all, I did, like, just about every little store I stopped in Rogersville or Kingsport, I seen posters of summer, so that's a good thing. And they were the newer ones, not the older ones, so people are putting up newer ones. I know I put up a few when I went around. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, Oak Island's beautiful. Yep, because every time you lie, you have to have another lie to cover that up. So you have 100 lies before, and then can't remember half of the ones you've already done told. If you're gonna lie, try to keep them straight. Otherwise, just don't lie, because it's not worth it. You get caught, and being known as a liar isn't something that most people want to be known for, so, and they're not me. I'll tell you what, I don't like this regular YouTube shit because the comments go away. I can't see the comments. No, I've seen everything. I don't know if y'all just seen what I seen. Let's see if the bus can get up there by it. But this limo just went past, and the whole top of the limo is ripped off, and you see like the air going through the top of it. Oh man. Sorry, y'all. I took a picture by accident. I'm trying to find a spot. know. They took off. They're gone. They're not in front of us no more. That shit was hot though. That was funny. I've never seen that shit before. Let's see. Exactly. But not even that. I think for me it's more about not hurting others. Things that are not important for us can be devastating, but you're very correct, Cass. Yes, my love for that is very truthful right there. You've got to think about how you would feel if it happened to you or if it was said to you. You always got to take other people's feelings into consideration. Always.
I was wondering if you were going to get the damn brakes or not.
You always got to think about everybody else's feelings around you. I mean, you can be a straight up bitch and not give a fuck, you know. But you got to have some kind of humanity towards people. Like, treat everybody like a human being. Like, if you don't like them, the best thing to do is turn around and walk the fuck away. Don't even worry about them. Don't think about them. Just move on and be you. Do you. You know what I mean? That's the word I was looking for, Cass. These are the same people who did nothing. They don't have a light to shine, so they try to steal yours. Don't let them. I'm not worried about it. Like, I don't think anybody has in it, like, as a bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't, and honestly, I didn't even take people thinking that I was Ziggy as like an insult. Ziggy's a very nice lady. Like, she's nice, and you know, just like the rest of us, you piss us off and you mess with fire. You know, like, it's just a different type. Like, am I gonna say I would hang out with her on a daily basis? No, probably not. Like, but will I talk to her? Yes. Will I treat her like I want to be treated? Yes. Do I have anything really bad to say about her? No. The one thing that I had bad about her is when the first time she went to Tennessee and was it Frank Light or Fred Hill, one of those two, showed her the bones in the woods, and then had people thinking it was Summers. You know what I mean? That was the only thing I have bad to say about her because she should have researched that before she even put it out there. That was my only thing on it. But otherwise, you know, I don't have nothing against Ziggy. Do I go to her channel? Not very often. Am I a sub to her? Yes, I've been sub to her for a very long time. Um, but like I said, I don't really watch her lives or nothing because I do my own thing. Like, I try not to watch too many people's lives because I do my own thing. I don't want people to know me as somebody that just somebody else's content out there and changes it or the narrative to fit me. No, I'm not like that. Like, we will discuss what we hear, but otherwise, I'm not going to use their content as mine. No, I have my own. I have my own ways of finding out things. Like I said, I have a very good friend that lives less than 5 miles from Van Hills. So, if I want to know anything, she lives right there in the same little community. Like, literally. Other than the roads being a lot curvy and turny and this and that, it's not a far drive. It's just if you're not from around there, I would suggest you drive slow because the curves come up on you in a heartbeat, and some don't have no guardrails, and your tire goes off that side, boy, you going down a hill, and some of them hills are steep. But all in all, everybody that I met, I loved before I even met them. You know what I mean? I met Like, I've had deep love for all of my mod sisters, all of my subs, all of my friends that I have met on here. You guys are more family to me than most of my blood family. So, and that's how I look at y'all. But I definitely don't want to be known for, using somebody else's content. I don't. That's why my channel stays small. That's why my channel stays calm and quiet. And we don't get all the trolls in here like that. And even the ones that do here and talk about whoever, one of their creators or whoever they like, I'm still nice to them. I don't know if how many of you have been in here when I've had trolls. Like, I had one of Ernie's clones in here one day, and I was so nice to this girl. Like, she was getting even more mad because I wasn't feeding into her bullshit. I kept telling her, like, I'm so glad you're an Ernie supporter, and I'm glad, like, and she was like, oh my God, what is that noise in the background? I was like, you don't like it, I'm sorry. There's other chats you can go and harass. But I was being nice to the girl, I wasn't trying to be a bitch. And the same thing the other night when I had TM's little cloney in here. I was nice to him. I didn't care. Like, I'm not I'm not nobody to tell anybody you can't come in here because you like that person. As long as you have respect in here, I don't care. Everybody's supposed to have their own opinions. We're not all supposed to think alike, even though most of us do. But it's whether or not we act on it. Shoes and walk in a bit before you judge them in person. Yes, that's my calves. Look, I love my calves. Neither that drives me crazy. Like, you're made. I'm not here to pick up after you. Chasing truth or chasing justice? Sipping. Yeah, there is. Kira. I have exactly the same. I have blood family, but I think I'm close with them. Yeah. This is one of my first lives ever. Oh, really, Sipping? I do a lot of lives for this to be the first one. I don't do as many as JSB, but like, how the fuck do you do 77 hours in a week? 77 hours. I think I get that in like 2 months. That's crazy, y'all. Like, I don't have a life either, but I sure the fuck don't spend it on. Well, maybe, I probably would have that many, honestly, if I wasn't in other people's lives. If they were my own lives, yeah, I probably could do 77 too, because I like to babble like she does. That would be the only thing me and Jody Sue have in common, is we can babble. Yes, chasing truth. She's amazing. I love her. Like, I've been following her for a long time too, and like, she didn't even realize that. Not many people know of me anyway, but it looks like took her a couple of minutes to realize that I'm one of the ones in her chat, and it just took her a minute to realize. But yes, I would have loved to meet Chasing Justice. I wish she would have came. That would have been awesome. I love messing with Chasing Justice. Like, I have no issues with none of my mod sisters. I love all my mod sisters. It's like we're on our own little sorority. Hello, Rapunzel. Oh yeah, I've had a channel since February. This channel I've had since February. I had another channel before this. but it was under my husband's account, so I was like, yeah, I can't use his name to go around and talk to people, so I had to make my own. So I have two. I actually do have two of my own now. But the other channel is gonna be more of my arts and crafts channel. I'm gonna call it like Dippy's Girl Chat or something like that. I haven't decided yet. But this is always gonna be my true crime channel. Although I am not part of the true crime community, I belong to people and blogs. Because in reality, I wasn't gonna do a channel like this. I was just gonna do videos. And then I was like, you know what? I want to start going live. But when I was reading up on the things, it was like you have to have 100 subs and like 500 watch hours to go live. And then one day it just let me do it on my phone, and I've been going live ever since. I'm hoping I still have all. I don't know what the requirements are now to go live, honestly. I didn't even have 1,000 subs. I didn't even have 100. Looking for the 1,000 subs to get monetized. I just want 500, so my community tab. That's it. That's all I want. And once I get 500, if I go above that, so be it. But that's all I'm looking for, is to get my 500 so I can get my community button. Because it is quite a pain in the ass without that community button. I promise you it is when you're a creator. In Sanford, babe. What part of Sanford? We know the same people. How long have you been out of Sanford, should I say? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps disconnecting. Maybe it's because of all the trees. But just to let y'all know, I can read when you guys put stuff in Discord, Kira, Sunshine. I can read what you guys put in, but I can't respond. First off, the Wi-Fi on the bus isn't strong enough. Second off, if I'm not directly in a Wi-Fi spot, then I can't pick up Discord at all. So I'm just going to go in there later when I can and put my cell phone number in chat, so that way you guys that I talk to on a daily, if I'm not live or whatever, you can still text me. I am hungry, y'all. Hungry, hungry, hungry. So do you guys want to laugh at me? I'm going to show you what I did to these cupcakes so I can eat them. Oh, it's all messy too now. Let me unwrap it real quick. So these are the cupcakes I got from the vigils yesterday that were donated for it. There are still people in Tennessee that think about summer. But look, so I took the cupcake and I cut it in half and flipped it over to make a sandwich. And these cupcakes are so good. Yeah, it's gonna go in and out. Salt life. There isn't no beaches in Tennessee, is there? like ocean beaches. There's one place I didn't get to go that I wanted to go while I was here, and that was at Waterfalls where Summer was playing at. I totally forgot about it until today when Miss K told me about it. Oh, okay. As long as everybody else knows. Do you have Facebook though, Kaz? So later what I'll do is I'll go restream or StreamYard, and I'll put the link in, grab it, and bring and come up. You don't even have to come up if you don't want to. Just come in the back chat, and I'll give you my number that way. Or no, wait, it'll be too much for you to text me that way. So we'll just have to get together for Facebook. Mm. Or do you have WhatsApp or something like that, Kaz? Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Look. Ain't that cute, guys? Ain't that cute? And I haven't even opened it, and I'm not going to open it. I'm going to put it with all the other stuff that I got. I like this thing, though. I love how it has the butterflies on it. These things is what gets me. I love these things right here. I don't like the toy itself. I just like the butterfly colors. Where's the one I like? Here it is. That one. Oh, and I didn't show you guys this. They got these two. So when I get home, I'm going to do a live when I plant the Summer's garden. And here's the butterfly I got to go in the garden. See, all this stuff was donated to us for this thing. Well, not to me, but, to Karma Mama. Her and Jenny are the ones that deserve all credit for everything that was done yesterday. And there was another one, I just can't remember what her name was, that was there with them. But she was the loudest one. I just hate that people are, not everybody, but people are thinking that they did that shit for monetary gain. It really makes me mad. Yes. Oh my goodness. People came in from, yeah, it might have been her. People came from Vermont. I met two people yesterday from Vermont. Um, they said they just recently heard about her maybe 6 months ago. And they were asking all kinds of questions. I was so mad that, my phone died because I couldn't have, I could have recorded this interview with these people. And they're new to YouTube, the last 6 months. And they were just asking questions from me about her, about Summer, and and I told them like I'm like here like everybody else. We don't know her. It's just that this little girl's got everybody's heart in her little hand. I mean, from the United States to the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, Australia. There's people in Philippines and just all over, all over. I met somebody the other day in my life that was from Belize, y'all, the Virgin Islands. Like this little girl has got everybody's heart in her hand, and it astonishes me. It really does. I know sometimes I sound like a broken record. I know. So if I keep repeating myself, just tell me to shut up. Yeah, I'm with you there, sunshine. My husband does too. At points, there's times where he'll talk to me about it, but then when he gets really angry with me, and he's a narcissist. Okay, y'all. So just bear in mind when I say that. Um, he doesn't have a filter. He doesn't. He says what comes to mind without even thinking, and you know. So like he'll get mad at me because I'm constantly always researching, looking at other people's lives. I'm just trying to soak in all the info and all the lies and everything that they're saying so I can determine what's truth or false, you know? And he'll just get so mad at me and he'll be like, Heather, she's dead. Somebody killed that little girl. And I'm like, no, she's not. He's like, it's been a year. What do you think? That little girl is too much of a liability. And I was like, that depends. If the ones that took her wanted a kid or not. I was like, I don't know. And I was like, but I'm not going to believe that she's not with us no more. And you need to have a little bit more compassion for it too. And then he'll be like, well, she's no relation to you, Heather. Like, you don't even care about your own family this much. But here you care about a little girl you've never met. And I can see where he comes from on that. Because I am so wrapped up in Summer's case and everybody and everything on YouTube that a lot of times I just sit on the couch. Like I will skim and constantly reading, looking at news articles. Now, and I don't just do it constantly on Summer either. I have a lot of other ones that I've been researching that are older, like ones from like back in 2012 or 2009. I go back. I don't, I don't always stay on Summer. But this week is all about Summer. This is Summer's week. And as far as the visuals, I didn't have any weird feelings about anything at all. Like I didn't have them feelings in my stomach like I usually get when something's wrong and I just can't figure out what it is. Like I didn't have anything like that. I didn't have any anxious feelings or nothing like that anywhere I went. Except for the first day that I went down to Warrior's Path. Like when I walked down the path, I didn't have an issue. When I got to the water, I didn't have an issue. What I had an issue with is the shrine. Like it kind of made me feel some type of way with everybody leaving all the stuff that they left there. Like I kind of felt like it was a memorial. And to me, a memorial is, what am I looking for? Is something you do for a loved one that has passed. And we don't know where she is, let alone if she is or isn't. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me about the memorial thing. Yes, a way to remember a loved one that passed. You're right. But see, and we don't, like I said, we don't know what's going on with Summer, whether or not she is or isn't, or where she is or where she isn't. You know, I mean, it's just there's more questions than answers with this case. But that's because the Scooby Doo troop really screwed it up for all of us. They screwed it up so bad for us with their peaceful protests. Aw, Cass. Exactly, Kira. Like, if you went along with the statistics say within the first 6 months, if she's not found, then she may never be found. And if she is found, it may be a recovery mission instead of a rescue mission. But I don't want to go with statistics. Like I do with everything else, I think outside the box. I don't, I try not to think on the same level as everybody else. I try to put myself in the position of the person that I'm talking about or researching. I think I remember that one, Kaz. I'm I'm thinking I did hear of him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did hear of that one. Because I looking at the name, it's a weird name. So yeah, I usually tend to research the missing kids with a weird name. Like the one that I've been trying to dig up on is Ayla Reynolds. I don't know if you guys ever heard of her. It's Ayla Reynolds, Reynolds. She was 18 months old when she went missing. Between 18 and 21 months old when she went missing. It's kind of like the same thing as Megan Boswell and Evelyn. It's pretty much like that. Like um, the only difference is they still haven't found Ayla's body, and this was from 2011, I think. Yeah, because it was right around the same time Shania Davis went missing. Can somebody do me a favor and look up Kamari Holland? Kamarie. And see when her mother's court date is. And if she um, is gonna ask for a speedy trial or if they're gonna just go for a regular trial. Come on, truck, move. Oh yeah, like I lost my daughter when my daughter was 2 years old. We lost her. Like we couldn't find her anywhere. Like twice. Um, I was outside looking all around the front yard and down the road, and my neighbor's like, "What are y'all doing?" And I was like, "Looking for Shauna." And he's like, "You don't know where she's at?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "No, I wouldn't be calling her name if I knew where my child was." He's like, "Well, just do me a favor." He's like, "Come out to the road and look up." So I ran out to the road and I looked up in the sky and I'm like, "What am I looking for?" And then I like kind of like moved my eyes towards my house, and my 2-year-old was sitting up on top of my roof with a hammer. 2 years old sitting up on top of a roof. She climbed 10 feet. 10 feet. Maybe 12. Up a fucking ladder, y'all. Yeah. And then the next time she went missing, see, we had the neighbor that told me that she was up on the roof. He drank. You know, he was a social drinker and he used to have like all kinds of parties and stuff when he was. And so one day he was drunk or buzzing really good, either or, and he looked at my daughter and he would take her down behind his house. Like he would take her down there and he has a train trestle behind his house. So he can see all the trains. So he would come and get my daughter when he knew the trains would come by. We're gonna come by, and he'd walk her down to the backyard, and they'd sit there and watch the trains go by. So one day she disappeared, looking all over for her, and this day scared the hell out of me because I couldn't find her. I am so glad I thought about the train tracks because I darted across the street and down this damn steep ass hill, and there was my daughter getting ready to climb up the second hill to go to the train. I was like, "What are you doing, Miss Thing?" She said, "I could go steal a train." I was like, "First off, you don't cross the street by yourself. Second off, we don't steal. I don't care what it is. We don't steal." Oh, you're fine. I didn't know I was able to do it through this way. I wanted to do it the other day and I forgot. And I just thought of it. I was like, I don't know if she's a moderator yet or not. I try to keep the fierce ones, the ones I know I don't even have to.
This is going to be our Athens, Tennessee stop.
Oh, I made it to Athens, Tennessee, y'all.
If this is your stop, get your luggage at the side of the coach. Check around your seats, the overhead luggage racks, and make sure you've got everything you brought with you. Anyone needs to step off, stretch your legs, smoke a cigarette, use the restrooms, get you something to eat. Got pop, snacks, tips, and such inside here. If you want something, I highly suggest you get off the bus and get in line. Not sit around on the bus for 10 minutes. Oh, we get something.
This bus driver's funny, y'all. Now get off, and we're gonna go in and get something cold to drink. I'm not gonna get nothing to eat here because I don't like junk food, and I want real food right now. Get all this trash that people left before me. If I don't throw it out now, I'm gonna have a fit the rest of the ride. I just can't believe people can't throw their own trash out. Oh, thank you, love. Woo! Oh Lord, y'all. I'm pink. Where is
We're
it?
gonna do this at 9.
Let's turn this around. There we go. I need some ice. That's what I want. Ice. I got some ice in here.
Please don't get the beer. Beer's off limits. Okay, what is the pack of maple syrup that's in
No beer.
gold pack?
You not allowed beer? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way.
Can we get wine coolers? Wine coolers?
No beer whatsoever. No drinks, alcoholic beverages whatsoever.
Why?
Because we're not allowed to drink on the bus. I knew that I was doing the same thing. I wanted to get one. That sucks. Just pour it in a cup until it's a fountain drink. Well, I mean, kind of a good thing that they don't. It's a good thing that they do that, though, because then some people can't handle it. Let's put it that way.
No, I mean, what flavor are they?
You got a good a lady in there's making sure nobody's getting the alcohol. Oh, thank you, love. Getting alcohol in there. She's like, nope, get out the beer cooler.
He don't give a fuck. He just said that respect your neighbor.
I mean, it's a good thing in one way, but then again, you got the ones that can't handle their alcohol.
I've been drinking the whole trip.
I could use a wine. I wish I had a damn bottle of wine. I'd be drinking right along with
I
you.
like white wine. Muscadine.
I don't give a damn what kind right now, as long as it's not hot.
I said, okay, I'm in, where we at? Athens, Tennessee?
Yeah.
I'm in, we got.
No, I'm not going to show anybody's face because I'm not going to do that to these people.
Like right here.
No, I'm on YouTube right now, live. I just left Kingsport, Tennessee. Well, actually, I left from Knoxville, but I was in Kingsport. This is Athens, y'all. Hey, Nicolina. I'm on my way home. What you doing, my fierce Nicolina? Bus driver's in the bathroom.
This is our last stop right here.
This is our last stop before Georgia? This is our last stop before we go to Georgia?
We got one more, but it won't be as long. It'll probably be like 5 minutes. It's probably, I
don't even know.
Everybody else going to Atlanta.
I don't even know what time my bus leaves Atlanta.
What time it leaves Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm not on once I get to Atlanta, I got to switch buses.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're going on the same bus with me. I'm going to Charlotte. Is that where you're going, is to Charlotte?
Yep.
Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to look at my ticket. The old man needed some directions. He's on the same bus with me until Georgia, and then he has to follow me to the other bus so he doesn't get lost. He's going to North Carolina with me. Well, on the same bus with me. Not literally with me. I just can't wait to get home. I miss my dogs, y'all. Kind of miss my husband, too. But I'm used to taking out-of-state trips without him, so very, very used to it. Look, y'all, they got bubblegum machines in there. I haven't seen bubblegum machines or nothing like that in a long time.
What's up, girl?
Not really. Not missing them too much. I miss my dogs more than and my cats more than I miss my husband. I don't miss the bitching and complaining about me being on YouTube or talking to people. The one question he asked me, y'all, no fucking lie, out of all the shit he could have asked me, the only thing he asked me was, did I get to see my boyfriend? And I done told him before I left, then he wasn't coming. So why the hell you gonna ask me again when I get to Tennessee? He's like, so have you ran into your boyfriend? And I was like, nope, but I found all my sisters.
Right here. It's a big blue one.
Give me just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, he can be a dick. I mean, what man can be, right? But no, my husband is definitely a narcissist. He really is.
What? Hey, stop. Stop calling him for 10 fucking seconds. What?
I think I'm gonna go check out this candy machine. I got a bunch of change, and the pockets are driving me crazy. Let's go. Let's walk.
I'm ready to go.
Tick tock, tick
I ain't
tock.
never coming back to this God-forsaken, fucked up ass state.
Well then. So let's see. Do we want bubblegum? Candy? Bubblegum.
Is it wide?
Oh, nothing. Look, oh. I used to, when we would drive out of state, I would stop at these things and pick up every one of these stupid little pamphlets. And I don't know why. I would just stop and pick up every pamphlet I seen.
Like it's fucked up. They won't let me.
So,
Mine?
bus, y'all.
Were you talking to me, Nicolina?
I understand. Tell that Cindy Hardy. Say, Cindy, come on, let's go.
Oh, I like your shoes. Thank you. Excuse me.
Gotta go check him up, I guess. How long you been sitting there? I wonder why you asked me left me.
Damn. The bus driver just told this girl, he said, "Hey, like, you gonna leave your bag just sitting here? If you leave it, if you don't put it under there, it's gonna get stuck here and you wonder why your ass left behind." Damn. That's some shit right there. Oh, let me plug my phone back in. Hold on now. Okay. Oh, my cash app is Dopey, the number 4 EVA.
Yeah, he smoked.
Ow.
He said,
I know when I get to Atlanta, I'm going to find a corner and smoke me a blunt. I need some. I just, ugh. See, I got these too. The number 4. It's DOPEY 4, the number 4 EVA. So you had it right, Kira. You just had the dollar sign where the 4 should be. Yeah, this has been one hell of a trip, though, I'm gonna tell you. It had to be, I swear, the hottest week of the fucking month I had to come to Tennessee. The hottest fucking week. Yes, that's it. Kaz.
Pull it open.
That would be it. I feel better now that I threw the trash out, though, because that trash was really bothering me. I don't know why, but that trash, somebody left their trash in, it was really aggravating me. I really want to take my shoes off.
Hey. She said she's going north.
Nicolina? Oh my God.
Now, she'd have to go all the way to Atlanta.
Oh, I love you so much. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I appreciate that more than you will ever know. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should have sent you in there for you to get me one of those. I will. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
She was out there talking to somebody else.
I'm so glad I got a seat to myself, though. God, Lord, I'm so glad I got a seat to myself. I hate being stuck next to somebody. So, yes, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about Nicolina. She is the shit. She is fucking awesome. I tell you what, I wish you could have been here and you could have been here with us, Nicolina. You know what I did forget to do though, y'all? I didn't get pictures with anybody. I'm on one live stream with Duchess. And then with Adrian and Jenny, because I spoke up at the visual, which I really wasn't going to do, but Kim kept looking at me like, are you going to talk? You know you want to talk, go talk. But I felt like somebody from the Gang family needed to say something.
Hey, can I sit up here? Okay, am I able to sit over here?
Yeah, but you know what? We didn't go nowhere near them. And somebody asked me, they were like, so somebody was like, so what are the rules that Benny put in place for all you mods that are going? I was like, he didn't put no rules in place for none of us. The only rule was to be safe while we were here. That was it. I was like, but why do people think that he gives us rules, y'all? Like, they really think he runs our lives like that? That's so funny. And then I had somebody say, oh, I like your channel so much. The only thing that, I think you could make better by is by staying away from Benny. Because he's making you look bad. I was like, nah, he's making me look better. What are you talking about? And then my next response was, well, you know what they say. Opinions are like assholes and everybody's got one. All right, love you. Thank you, baby. I want you to get everything. What is even better is the best because there is. What are you talking about, Cat? Right? Well, the way my mom always just say, if somebody's talking about you, well, they're leaving somebody else alone. Because I hate when people talk about me. I hate it. Like, I always think people are talking about me. And my mom's like, let them talk. Let them talk. They're talking about you. They're leaving somebody else alone. I was like, yeah, but I want them to talk about somebody else to leave me alone. Yep, that's how I feel. But like I told them, there's nothing nobody can say for me not to to stand with Benny. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand with him. I'm gonna ride or die. You know, I'm always like that. If I find somebody that I honestly like and I feel like I can relate to, now I love Benny to pieces. I will follow that man to the moon and back. All he has to do is give me directions. You know what I mean? I always say day one till day none. And like my husband heard me say that and he's like, what do you mean by that? I was like, day one to day none. Like from the day that I started following him to the day one of us pass away. Day one to day none. And he's like, oh. He's like, see? He's like, so you do have a boyfriend. I was like, are you jealous of a computer? Because that's about as far as it's going to go with me and Penny is a computer. I was like, not only that, you know, there's too many females that like have his attention, and you know how I am. I don't share very well. Yeah, so I've got a question. Who was on his live last night? Hey, Amanda. Oh, I'm not driving, baby. I'm on the bus. Yeah. I just love when people have something to say about him. Like, do you really know him? I was almost. but, but I don't know what I was saying. I just lost my damn train of thought. See, I love going to Nicolina's chat, like, especially when she's doing the love TLC love notes or whatever. I love when she's with does that woman. That's like the best one. I don't follow. We all know I don't follow Ernie and I don't do Ernie. So I even though I just even rap. I love Rap's laugh and I love to go in his lives. I just can't sit there and do Ernie like that. They can like they'll sit there and literally do an hour stream of his, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, and I think he knows rap is streaming him. So like I feel like a lot of shit that he says and does, he does purposely just because he knows rap is streaming him or crafting. You know? So I just feel like he does a lot of that shit just to do it. Excuse me. But otherwise, okay, so the two bumps on my head. The first one was when I was at the vigil last night, Robin's vigil, down by the water. I went to go bend down to video or show everybody that was in the live stream the pictures of all the different little kids that were there. And when I bent down a little too close. I didn't realize. And I tried my hardest, y'all. I really did. I tried my hardest not to go near that stupid crosses that close. Like, from the time I got there till the time I hit my head, I kept, I missed it quite a few times. But that last time, boy, and what was even worse about it was the news was recording it, and there was just people doing live streams that caught it, and people that were just plain video, and it caught it. Of course, I didn't tell nobody what my name was, so. And then this morning, I went to go pick up my shoe because it fell out of my bag, and when I went to pick my head back up, I hit the top of my head on the handrail. So I didn't leave my mark on Tennessee, but Tennessee left a mark on me, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, yesterday was a very exhausting day. A very exhausting day. I don't know how Jenny and Grandma Mama stayed out there in that dang heat as long as they did yesterday. I would have had a heat stroke. Well, here we go, y'all. And this bus driver don't get on the speaker and talk or nothing, so he's supposed to tell us where our next stop is and what time we should arrive there. But he's pretty cool. He's down he doesn't act like some of the bus drivers that don't, that won't talk to you or anything like that. Ooh. It looks closed to me. I haven't seen a Shoney's in forever. I thought it. Oh no, it's okay, Amanda. Like, I'm used to hitting my head. They don't call me Dippy for nothing. Actually, I've been called Dopey since kindergarten. My kindergarten teacher gave me Dopey. And I literally have a big old knot on my head too, y'all. My head. The top of my head from this morning or this afternoon, whenever it was, I hit my head. And then yesterday evening on the cross in the front of my head. Like, I've got knots all over my head now. Oh, Tennessee, Tennessee, Tennessee. But I can't wait because I know we're gonna. Anna said something yesterday about setting up a mod meetup, somewhere different. Not in Tennessee, somewhere different. And I was like, wait a minute, so does that mean my mods or your mods? And she's like, well, most of your mods are our mods. And I was like, yeah, with an exception. I said, I have a handful that only watch me or are only mods for me. Like Miss K, she mods for cracking cases. But she's been with me since the day I started my channel, so. I'm gonna do this one because this one don't make me cough like the other one does. I'm back. Sorry, I had to look at my chick. We have one more stop in Tennessee, which is Chattanooga. We're there for like 15 minutes. And then a little after 9, we should be in Georgia. I think. So. Oh, are you? Where in Georgia are you? I don't know where that's at, sweetheart. I don't know nothing about it. I know I'm going to Atlanta. Hey Nina, I'm sorry I didn't even see you there, baby. Did you see BHB's post this morning about stuff being stolen from Summers down by the swimming hole? How would she know? She wasn't even there last night. She doesn't even know what was put there. Yeah, she doesn't even know half the shit that was brought there. Now, there was a lot of shit that was brought there. People brought a lot of stuff, but most of the stuff was garden stuff. Like little rocks, little things you put in the garden. Like, there really wasn't nothing there per se for summer. And the thing that her name is Amber brought that she put all of our names on, she handed that directly to Robin and asked Robin to keep it until summer come home. But there wasn't a whole lot there, honestly. Like, it was all garden stuff. Now, they probably picked up all the jars of candles. Yeah, we don't want that. You don't want that shit being thrown around and broke out there to where there's glass on the ground. Of course, you pick up the stuff that you bring. Not everything that was put there was meant for per se to leave there. Things were just decorations that they set up. Oh Lord, guys, her husband brought her, but I didn't see her at Robin's, and I definitely know she wasn't going to come to ours up the hill. But yeah, her sister and her rode down together, and they got into it on the way down, and her sister left her at the damn store. So her husband had to come all the way from Knoxville to pick her up. I couldn't help but laugh when I met Jinkies last night, actually, y'all. She's pretty. And she's not bad. She's nice. But I'm just, you know, it was pretty funny to find out that she got left at the store and never made it, I don't think. But then again, she fits in perfectly with the Scooby-Doo troop. Like, even though Molly's not a part of it no more, she's still part of it, you know? She'll always be part of the Scooby-Doo troop. Ask the Blair will tell you. Because hell, that's who I got it from. Y'all, I'm sitting here smoking my THC vape on the bus. And I'm sitting like 2 seats behind the bus driver. I'm glad I'm short. Hey, Kira, were you at my live last night? My late night live? Oh, you're fine, Amanda. Yeah, you're in Carroll County. I don't know where that's at. I'm going to Atlanta. And I think I'm there for like an hour. And then I go to Charlotte. I think I gotta wait 3 hours in Charlotte, man. And Charlotte station sucks. Hell, if my husband wasn't working, I'd tell him to come pick me up. But he's working tomorrow, so I can't have him pick me up in Charlotte. So that means I've got to wait there 3 hours to before I get home. Before I get on the bus to get home. So you can leave now and meet me there. Because there is no food. I don't know what's at the Atlanta bus station. I've only been there once or twice, but it was so long ago I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. I know the Charlotte bus station doesn't have any food, nothing around it. Like, they got vending machines, but their food is disgusting, and the vending machines don't eat vending machine food. I'm too picky to eat shit like that. You would if you did. Sorry, y'all. My husband messaged me and I had to answer him back before he started freaking out. Where are you at? I guess he's ready for me to be home because now he's talking to me a lot more.